non-binary pals, and welcome to Dab's ASMR. Today I have a little bit of a thrift haul for you. It's a couple of new thrift shops that we've never quite gone to before, so I was excited to go to them. It's over, I think, 4 different days though, so I hope you like it. This one, my sister's 3D printers, 5 out of the 6 broke, and she does a lot for like conventions and that. Well, we all do. So me and her drove out to this guy in Chicago who's real great with printers, and he runs a little shop out of his house. But it was like a 45-minute drive. So she's like, well, we're out here, do you want to run into the local Goodwill? And I was like, sure, you know, new stuff. I don't usually shop at Goodwill because it's becoming almost retail price, which I don't like that. They've risen their prices to the point where it's like one shirt is like $7-8, where at Walmart you can buy a shirt for $5. So I don't know. But we went anyway. And because I had gone this long trip, I thought of getting this book because I thought it felt a little bit appropriate. It says, oh, the places she'll go. And inside there is someone's written, and it goes August 20th, 2000, so it's like really old. It says, dear Cade, this is your Uncle Paul wishing you a safe trip to the Philippines when you get older. When you learn to speak, we will get into the details. Paul. So obviously someone for his nephew. Other than that, the book is pretty pristine, so I was excited for the gift. But the book was $1.63 total, because it was $1.50 and then 13 cents tax. So got that, and like this would have been fine. This would have been fine, you know. It's just a cute little book. I don't mind looking at books there, but we got in the line, and this was the only thing we had, and we were the only people like in that area. It was like even on a Friday, there was no one there. And in front of the register, there's like a little kiosk thing with like blind bags. So we're just kind of looking at them, and the register goes, and we look at her, and she's like having a spasmic attack. And my sister looks at me, and I'm like, hey ma'am, we're still looking, we'll be up in a minute. There was no one in line or anything, and she just keeps knocking on it. I'm like, okay. So we like stop looking, we just get in line and go through. It was just like, relax, no need for that. So it was a little weird. I don't think I'd ever go to that place again. That was disappointing. And then that was the only thrift shop we went to. That was this past Friday. But earlier this month, we went to a few other places. We went to a couple of new thrift stores. They're like half hour out. What were we doing? I don't remember. Were we getting? I think I was picking up my grandmother's car from like a dealership or something. It was something really weird. Out of the box. Anyway. But they had 2 thrift shops in the area that were not Goodwills. So we went to the first one, and the only thing I bought was this, and it was a quarter. It was like all their loose toys were a quarter. And I have a kid at, I feel like I've always had a kid. Like, I've been there for 7 years, and there's been like 5 kids that are just absolutely obsessed with Mario toys. So I have a collection of these now. But I actually had a full collection at one point, but they keep breaking them. But Yoshi here, we still technically have him, but his tongue doesn't go for it. They've like broken that action. So I was kind of excited to be able to replace them. And I know one of the boys specifically will be ecstatic to have it correct. So I just picked it up. And then we went to the dollar store that day, and I picked up a few random things. Look at these stickers. They're different eggs. chosen a mystery charm bracelet because I've been making a lot of like candy bracelets. So I thought that would be really fun to open for a short. So I will be doing that one day for a short. And then I found this book, and it's Slither Sisters, Tales from Lovecraft Middle School. Yeah, it goes from that to that. Just that image alone, I think it's really cool. Boom. No snakes. Snakes. No snakes. It's just a pretty standard looking book. Like the inside cover. Yeah, it just looked pretty. I'll be honest. I don't even know what it's about. It just looked cute. And then we went to our normal thrift shop that day. And we got a bag of books, but I only had a couple books from it. I got this SpongeBob joke book. How long will my Krabby Patty be? Mr. Krabs says it won't be long, it'll be around. Okay. What happened when Pearl won the Bikini Bottom hot dog eating contest? She was declared the winner. Why did SpongeBob put a chicken to his garden? He was trying to grow eggplant. Why did SpongeBob take a Krabby Patty bun to a fashion show? He wanted to be a role model. Yeah, that's about what I expected, actually. The next thing I got Smart Woman Read Between the Lines. And it's just a reading journal. Reading tracker. And I really like this. Just a really full, but no one has ever written in it. So, a bunch of papers fell out of it. I'm excited to use it. Yeah. Or I might ship it to a pen pal. I don't know yet. I'm still up in the air about this one. But, yeah. And then the next thing I got were these two scripture books, and I actually got them for a birthday present for my aunt. Her birthday's in February, and I thought she really liked these. She always has had one of these that look like this since I've been born. So one is on Timothy and Titus, and one is just random. I think, I don't know. But they were in the $2 bag, and I thought it would just be something nice to give her. And then that same day, we went to Hobby Lobby. And I have a very, very small haul. I spent a grand total of $2. Man. But the first thing I got was, because I've been doing some stuff with used beads, I got all their little used bead papers. So it's like cactus. And it says, love 3D, form your shapes with connectable notches. Brown beads make perfect inseam dirt. And it's like, it gives standard ideas. I don't know if you would be able to read any of that, but I'll get each. One second. Yeah, if you need holes in your fuse dart, use a toothpick or needle or poke a hole through the bead. Yeah, that was the first one I got. Actually, let's get stuff for my stuff I do for conventions. They did not have it. I'm trying to get some eye hooks and they were like completely out. Like someone came before me. And then Flag Day. Game on. And the back says open season. You have hands on holiday traditions. Used beads might be your craft day made in heaven. Let your little ones make some sweet personal seasonal pretties and then put them on display. And then this is Forever Foam. It's cute little crafts, foam shape crafts. But yeah, these are all over Hobby Lobby. I don't know if anyone else goes to Hobby Lobby, but they have these little like inserts with different projects that give you ideas. for how to use them. You can always pause the video to read anything you're truly curious in. And then the last one is something I'd love to do, but it's so expensive. Shrink-a-dinks. Like, one sheet was like $5 or $6 for like a sheet like the size of my head, which was smaller than a normal piece of paper. I don't know why it was so expensive, but I remember them being like easy to get as a kid. I don't know. Make a big or small statement with these DIYs. I think just plain pages too. I'm not really sure, but I would love to get into this. But it just gives different ideas. They really like the dream catchers. But yeah, just some free little pamphlets that I got. But no, I was looking for a specific kind of eye hook with a curl, or a long eye hook. Eye hook with a long piece that you can't curl. And they were completely out. They had like little tiny ones, but they didn't have it when I was looking for. So the two things I got were this with the spring shot, and I thought it'd be more off. It was like 40% off. But it says vacay mode, and I got it for my sister. And I know she didn't see it, so she loves patches. So I'm definitely going to give this to her, probably for her birthday, as part of like a bigger present. And then I found this for 90% off, and I spent $1.20 for the patch, and then I spent 70 cents for this, and then 13 cents tax. Yeah, I spent 70 cents. Phone is my season. I don't know why I'm scratching. The scratch is a little weird. That's okay. And that is true. I absolutely adore phone. Okay. So then the third place, or the last place we went to on that day, was an old nunnery, which there was a bigger nunnery next to it, so it was run by the nuns, and there was like a school, like a private school run by the nuns, next to a nunnery, next to like an orphanage, next to the old nunnery, which was like probably over 100 years old, and they turned it into a thrift shop to help fund everything else. Okay, so remember this was a nunnery. Okay, just remember that. Just remember that. Okay, so the first thing, and this place was huge. This was like a 4-story humongous thrift shop, and a lot of it was kind of expensive, not even gonna lie, but other things were stupid cheap, so I don't know. The first thing I got were these, and they are Post-it notes. Just a pack of Post-it notes. It says a little bit of paint on it, like, or it's probably a gel pen, but yeah, there's just 2 packs of cheap Post-it notes. This one came with a pen, the other one didn't. Now you just grab it. There's the gel pen. There's the gel pen. But for 50 cents, I got those. And then, let's save that for last one. I got this little guy here, and he was $1.50 because he was in the basement, and everything in the weird basement was half off. But I don't know, I just thought he was really, really cool. Metal here, and it's like a cardboard almost, but it's very aged, and is some sort of identification card that is not filled out. Actually, it seems like someone tried to write something like loin la you. I can just barely make it out. It's like here. I can't tell if there was anything written. Like there's a P under the city, but That's all I can make out. Like, it's just the lightest thing. Yeah, I found him. I don't know what I'd do with him, but he's just very, very interesting. He was $1.50. The basement was full of some unique pieces. So where's the attic? It was like a basement, a first floor, the second floor where all the rooms were, and then a really weird attic. And the attic was full of dolls. And like, I collect dolls and my grandma collects dolls, but I'm not even talking about like the nice dolls, like German dolls. Those were on the floor with all the bedrooms. No. These were the creepiest dolls. And I'm not even bothered by dolls. Like, that is how they described them. They were like, I don't know, like, they even had really nice German dolls that were like 100, 200, like someone knew what they had. But they were like in the back corner of the attic. And the attic also had like wedding stuff. Like in the nunnery, they were selling a bunch of old wedding dresses, and they were all in mannequins. And behind the mannequins, the creepies, like all these cracks and all these worn clothes, and it was none of them looked good. All the good stuff was down there, and it was just like the weirdest thing. But in that attic, in that attic of things the nuns rather not talk about. No. What's the last thing I have to show you? And I am stalling. Because although I low-key love this, I am low-key terrified that I bought this at a nunnery. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I'm afraid to touch it too much. It is a legit voodoo doll with instructions, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to have problems after this. But it is facial fading hair, post-nasal drip, all four of the post-nasal drip, like this person. And I have been sick lately, so I might rip them all out and like gently massage the pins. But I'm kind of terrified. I don't know what to, shortness of breath, stiff neck, body odor, and fading hair. This one kind of scares me. That's serious. Oh, and then in here it's halitosis, which is bad breath, weak chin, and cavities. Like, someone was not happy. Why did the nunnery have this? I paid $1 for it. No, did I? I might have paid all $2 for it. I think I paid the $2 for it because I was like, I had to save this thing and I had to figure out how to I'm just saying. But you could give someone flabby muscles, achy joints, chill blains, I don't know what that is, hangnails, sweaty palms, heinous elbow, not tennis, heinous, I don't know what heinous elbow is, this is horrible, pound shoulders, heartburn, narrow chest, compulsive appetite, pot belly, gas, nippitas. Oh gosh, some of these do have holes in them. Look, the narrow chest one does have a hole, and heartburn has a hole, and impetitus does have a hole, and they weak chinned it too. Whoever it was. What? I feel so bad. Jock itch, lower back pain, splinty legs, hernias, Charlie horses, ingrown toenails, abdominalist foot, toe fungus, fallen arches, poor circulation, water on the knee, jock itch. The back just looks like that, but I feel, and unsightly dandruff. So I want to figure out how to purify this thing without completely destroying it, because it also intrigues me to no end. But yeah, I bought this at the nunnery, so that's the thing. What is the weirdest thing you've ever bought while thrift shopping? I have bought some weird things in my time, like pounds of fat, fake fat. Eggplant dolphins. Looking around my room. Clones. African masks. Yeah, no, I think this is one, is the voodoo doll at the nunnery. So I'm gonna be very gentle with this. I just kind of wanna, we're taking out the pins, reverse it. I don't know what to do with this, but it might just gently go in the doll collection and we'll pretend that it doesn't exist. I don't know. What do you think? Well, I hope you have a good day. I know I will not be doing a role play or anything with that because I am terrified of it. Because it has touched my hair. So, yeah, I don't know. How are you? I hope you are doing good. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day.